Welcome to Discourse about Agile leadership. My name is Bruno Collette and I will guide you through this journey. This class has been designed to make the most out of your time. It has also been designed as an actual learning experience. We're going to have a look at concepts, of course, but very quickly we're going to explore tools and practices to show how these concepts apply in reality. So first, a small reminder. What is leadership? Leadership is the ability to lead and guide individuals, teams, or whole organizations. When we talk about leadership, we often refer to power or style such as autocratic, democratic, participative, and so on. The good news is that everyone has leadership, including you, including me. However, our ability to use our leadership can depend on situations. For example, in organizations that are structured in a very traditional way in hierarchical levels and silos, the ability to use leadership often depends on the position within the structure, the position of power. So what distinguishes agile leadership from general leadership? Well, leadership in general is neither good nor bad. You can certainly think about people who did great things thanks to their leadership, and others who, unfortunately, did terrible things with their leadership. Agile leadership, on the other hand, is based on values. The values of helping others to progress, the values to see what is the impact on society beyond the typical stakeholders. In other words, agile leadership is a principled leadership. It's a value-based leadership. Another big difference is that typically leadership looks at the individual, your own skills, your own values, and so on. However, agile leadership, because agile is itself based on collaboration and collective intelligence, agile leadership similarly relies a lot on collective leadership. It's not just your own leadership, it's how together you can develop a better leadership. But why agile leadership matters? There are many factors that call for a different style of leadership. Here, I will only mention the three main ones. The first one is simply the increasing pace of change. The number of changes and the impact of these changes is constantly increasing, whether it is from competitors, disruptive products, changing policies, changing customer expectations, and even changing values in the society. The second factor is related with how workers look for an employer or a business partner. They not only value stability or job description that is clear, they're also looking at, and mostly looking at, autonomy, freedom, equality in the workplace, shared decision making, trust, transparency. In other words, they have different expectations from their employers. And third one is more related with ethics. Workers are looking for companies that have a good reputation and do good within the society. Similarly, consumers are questioning whether the products or services they buy have been designed, for example, with the respect of workers in mind, with the respect of the environment. So we see here the aspect of societal responsibility. These three factors combined put a huge pressure on leadership to evolve and leaders to behave differently. Agility aims to develop two broad capabilities. The first one is to deliver frequently value to its customers and other stakeholders, such as employees and the society itself. The second capability is the ability to anticipate and react to changes faster and better. In order to do so, agile organizations have to attract talent, help them to self-organize and use their collective intelligence. So we see here that agility provides a perfect answer to the three factors that put pressure on leadership today. In order to guide us during our journey, we're going to use a model, a simple model that represents what is an agile leader. An agile leader has three main dimensions. He or she is a servant leader, but also a value creator, an entrepreneur. In each of these dimensions, we have three themes. For example, for servant leader, we have authenticity, vision, and developing others. As we look at different dimensions and themes and look into practices, will be able to keep this model in mind.